Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, is celebrated for its rich history, diverse culture, and considerable political influence. The name carries weight, just like Pennsylvania itself, as the 2024 presidential race approaches. With stakes this high, Pennsylvania stands squarely at the center of the action. With its 19 electoral votes, Pennsylvania is a crucial battleground. These votes could very well determine the next president of the United States. Pennsylvania's electoral history is marked by nail-biting contests featuring razor-thin margins and recounts. The state's voters are renowned for their unpredictability, solidifying Pennsylvania's status as a quintessential swing state. From tight races to unexpected outcomes, the Keystone State has consistently kept pollsters and political analysts on their toes. This year's race between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump is shaping up to be another nail-biter. Both candidates are pulling out all the stops to win over Pennsylvania voters. The eyes of the nation are on Pennsylvania. News outlets, political analysts, and citizens alike are closely monitoring every development. Both campaigns know that winning here could be the key to the White House. Every vote counts. Every rally matters. Volunteers are working tirelessly, knocking on doors and making phone calls to ensure the candidate's message is heard. Pennsylvania is where the 2024 election could be won or lost. As the results come in, the nation will be watching, waiting to see which way the Keystone State will swing. The future of the country could hinge on this pivotal state. The latest polls paint a clear picture. It's a dead heat in Pennsylvania. Fox News poll Harris and Trump deadlocked at 48% in Pennsylvania, highlighting the state's pivotal role in the election. The neck-and-neck poll numbers underscore Pennsylvania's sharp political polarization, with voters almost evenly split between opposing ideologies. This statistical deadlock highlights the state's entrenched partisan divisions, reflecting deeply rooted differences in values, priorities, and policy preferences among its electorate. Campaigns face dual challenge: energized base and woo swing voters in diverse Pennsylvania. These numbers are a wake-up call for both campaigns. No one can afford to be complacent. The election race is extremely tight, with polls showing a slim gap between candidates. This close competition is likely to continue until Election Day, making it challenging to predict the final result. Pennsylvania's diverse electorate, key to understanding national political trends. The state is a microcosm of America with diverse demographics. The poll results reveal a clear split along demographic lines. Harris holds a significant lead among young voters and urban residents. These groups are more likely to support her policies on social issues and climate change. Trump, on the other hand, enjoys strong support among older voters and those in rural communities. These voters are drawn to his economic message and his stance on issues like immigration. This demographic divide is a key factor in the Pennsylvania race. Candidates leverage distinct strengths in tailored campaign strategies. Trump's message focuses heavily on the economy, a topic he believes is crucial for the nation's future. He frequently reminds voters of the strong economy during his presidency, highlighting low unemployment rates and robust stock market performance. Trump argues that he is the best candidate to bring back jobs and prosperity, pointing to his track record of reopening factories and boosting industrial growth. This message resonates with many voters in Pennsylvania's industrial heartland, where manufacturing jobs are a key concern. Harris, meanwhile, is focusing on social issues, which she believes are equally important for the country's progress. She's a vocal advocate for women's rights, pushing for policies that ensure equal pay and reproductive rights. Harris is also a strong supporter of LGBTQ+ equality, fighting for anti-discrimination laws and marriage equality. Additionally, she is a vocal advocate for racial justice, calling for police reform and measures to address systemic racism. Her message appeals to younger voters and those concerned about social progress as she addresses issues that directly impact their lives and future. This difference in focus between the economy and social issues is a key dynamic in the race, shaping the political landscape and voter priorities. And the Senate battle intensifies Pennsylvania's electoral suspense. Pennsylvania's political spotlight extends beyond the presidential showdown. The state Senate race is another close battle. Incumbent Democrat Bob Casey is facing a tough challenge from Republican Dave McCormick. This race is seen as a toss-up. The outcome of the Senate race could have major implications for the balance of power in Washington. A McCormick victory would be a major boost for Republicans. It would also be a blow to the Democrats' hopes of maintaining control of the Senate. Pennsylvania, pivotal battleground in the 2024 presidential race. Pennsylvania is a must-win state for both Harris and Trump. The state's 19 electoral votes could be decisive in the Electoral College. A victory in Pennsylvania would be a major step towards winning the presidency. The importance of Pennsylvania cannot be overstated. The state is a true bellwether. It has voted for the winner in every presidential election since 1992. The nation will be watching Pennsylvania closely on election night. Heavy investments in the Keystone State. Both campaigns are pouring resources into Pennsylvania. They are investing heavily in television and digital advertising. They are also deploying armies of volunteers to knock on doors and make phone calls. The candidates themselves are making frequent visits to the state. Trump has held several rallies in Pennsylvania, drawing large crowds of enthusiastic supporters. Harris has also been a regular presence in the state, holding town halls and meeting with voters. The campaign blitz is a testament to the importance of Pennsylvania in this election. The power of swing voters. In a tight race like this, swing voters hold immense power. Their decisions can tip the balance in favor of one candidate or the other, making them a critical focus for both campaigns. These are voters who are not firmly committed to either candidate. They often weigh their options carefully, considering the pros and cons of each candidate's platform. They are often undecided until the very end. This indecision makes them a key target for campaign strategies, as their final choice can be influenced by the latest developments and campaign efforts. Both campaigns are working hard to win over these crucial voters. Volunteers are canvassing neighborhoods, making phone calls, and organizing rallies to sway their opinions. Pennsylvania's swing voters are typically moderate or independent, with no firm ties to any political party. This independence makes their support both unpredictable and highly valuable in elections. They're focused on issues like the economy, which impact their daily lives and future opportunities, healthcare, which is a critical issue for many families, and education, which shapes the future of their children. They are looking for a candidate who they believe can best address these issues. They seek someone who offers practical solutions and a clear vision for the future. The candidate who can connect with these voters on a personal level, addressing their specific concerns and aspirations, may well win Pennsylvania. This connection can be the deciding factor in a closely contested election. Thus, in conclusion, Pennsylvania, a bellwether for the nation. The 2024 presidential election is going down to the wire in Pennsylvania. It is a state deeply divided, reflecting the broader divisions in American society. Victory hinges on base mobilization and swaying undecided Pennsylvanians. The eyes of the nation will be on the Keystone State on election night. Pennsylvania's outcome may decide the next U.S. president. Pennsylvania's results could foreshadow national political trends.